ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the XOL Dev League edition of Round 20 of the Chinese League. This track hasn't been on the F1 calendar in real life for the past 2 years since COVID-19, but we're going to be racing today on 2020 game. And it's a bit late, and it's a lot later in the calendar than what it usually is. I'm XOL Torpedo, and today joining me is Ocean.
Hello.
Today's Dev League race. This track, they can throw some obstacles if you don't have the right setup, or you're not familiarized as much with the track. That's why you've got to basically practice it. You've got basically use time wisely practice it. So let's just go over the teams and drivers real quickly as we can see them here. We've got 18 drivers today. I think we're expecting a full grid, if you can back me up on this, Ocean.
I'm not even looking at
we
this
are
score currently, so I don't know.
Well, that helps. So, right, Mercedes, we'll have CVT, X-Mask, and Logo. In Red Bull, we just have JR Footballer for the moment. McLaren is Kenzie Red
Let me just back,
yeah.
yeah.
89cc. Veloce and Zola are in the Aston Martin. Supreme Cream is in Alpine with Andrea. TIF Mr. Shark is and H-Dude are in the Ferrari. LV6 Beastie and Jaleben in the AlphaTauri. Dave Ewart and Flavor in the Alfa Romeo. Lucky Doe and Scalia Sugar in the SRA. Just check, yeah, that's everyone we've covered.
Yeah, there should be 2 drivers.
Championship standings have not been updated as I recall.
I don't think they've been
Last
updated
race.
for ages.
Yeah.
Let me just oh wait, they haven't been updated since USA. Don't know what's happening. But
So we have 2 minutes till we get underway. Oh, we've got actually, yeah, there's 2 people coming. There is your agent, who is being Williams. He has a qualifying ban. Supreme Cream has got a qualifying ban as well today, and we've got Luke and we've got Lewis as well. That's in the referee. But apart from that, I don't think we've got any other.
no, Lucas, you mean not Lewis.
Lucas, yeah, Lucas. So this track is going to be a bit of a difficult one. It can be, there is some interesting one will be looking at for in lap 1, as a lot of drivers will be working in places, but the main thing is if you're at the back today, which basically will be people that have the qualifying bans, basically just stay out of the you can basically just stay out of the track like this. We do have another person in the lobby that Lucas has made it into the lobby. He should be going in about 10 minutes. Last portion now of this season. After this race, we'll be doing the Russian Grand Prix. After that was moved down the calendar due to the real life Brazilian Grand Prix that was scheduled on the week that we were going to run this. And then we go on to Portimao, Imola, and then Jeddah for the final round. Free, so hopefully most drivers have had practice at those circuits, but it's mainly down to the China today. Who's had the most practice and who can hit the ground running and do well. But this is the dev tier. This is where we test the new people. See if they can get up higher tiers, and we have X3 drivers reserving for this one that is basically official, basically a practice session. So, Ocean, what are we expecting in qualifying today?
Don't know.
This Shanghai International Circuit. I see. Thing is, what can really throw a spanner in the works is wet race or wet qualifying. You see any of those things happen, we're in for a good one. This is where drivers are selecting their tyres. Oh, we're just waiting for Jalaben and Rubigo. Oh, now we're gone. Good to see. Well, good afternoon, Flavor. Afternoon, and is it raining? Is it raining? No, it ain't raining.
It's just dark.
Yeah, but like there could be some rain if something does come up. It's all dry according from XOL Zolong, so we are not going to be anticipating wet running. And TAF Mr. Shark is the first one out of the lap. So realistic, I think what a big tip will be is to start with, like, this is basically for P2 when it comes to that. Realistically, you would not want to start in the softs if you get into the top 10. You do not. Softs can go, I think it was around about like 6 or 8 laps.
Yeah, 6 to 8 laps.
And basically, that's a 2-stop you basically could go, unless you go in the hards and you brave it to the end. But really, like, if you can go in the mediums, you can go a nice long stint, midway point you see the race, or maybe go even
That's
longer.
a race plan.
And then go.
I like the middle sector.
And softs to the end, yeah, he's back.
And Tito is serving his qualifying ban.
Yeah. Good to see them. Who else? Is it Lucas as well that's got a set? Who else is serving?
Green Prima and your agent who hasn't joined.
Yes. Blotchy is out on the track on the mediums, is the thing that we've been seeing him do recently, going on the mediums in Q1. But it's a really interesting way though, we'll see what his strategy can do, because he is there. 16% chance of rain in qualifying and 3% chance in the race for according to Flavor, but that is on approximate weather, but anything can happen. We don't know. Right, TAF Mr. Shark, let's go over him as he begins his final lap. It's the Haas of Scalier Sugar going slowly the final corner. So what Ferrari can do. Here we go, in sector 2 we're going to go on the onboard shot on the left, and then onto the left-hander, or double left-hander it is. And basically a little straight, somewhat of a little straight, and then you're back in on the left on the steering. Here's a tricky part, if you spin here, your tyres would be short. Then you got the right hairpin, the place where you're going to lose it there, you're spearing off into that concrete wall on the right hand side. A few cars out, there's pretty much a few cars out on track, but they're mainly scattered along sector 3 at the moment. Yellow flag. That's a Red Bull, and that's a Red
Lucas.
Bull that's stationary.
Yeah, Lucas is
There's
spawn.
Lucas's spawn.
They have to
So
wait.
yeah, if Mr. Shark is going to cross the line, he'll set the benchmark 1:32.972. That's the benchmark to set. And his teammate H-Dude will cross the line, and he'll go for a 35.568. Veloce goes second, 1:34.118, which is the third. Scalia Sugar has gone to second, 1:33.535. SRA, 1:33.740 in third. Veloce's in fourth. JR Footballer, 1:34.887. That puts him up into fifth. Lucas's lap will not be relevant, even though it's a 1:53, because he's spun. Now to the Mercedes of Heribigo. On the onboard shot, rides that curve a little bit, and he's now up to the line. It's going to be a 1:33.488. It's in the second, so it's a good attempt. And next one, so Alpine on the lap, and that might, yeah, Andrea is on the lap, but has invalidated. Ali is in 62. Yeah, we'll go on board with Ali, see what he can do at this moment of time. The McLaren. And CVTX Mask is on the mediums right, it's fitted the mediums right now. So they might, okay, so there's a bit of strategy going on at Mercedes, but he's still in the pit lane, so he could change at the last minute, you never know. Wait and see. And he see, Veloce dives into the pits as Ali comes round the final corner.
Wait. I was looking at the mini map and I think I was like the Williams glitched into the pit lane. And
Ali 1:33.234 puts him third. Next.
Action forward.
Yeah. H-Dude is on a lap right now, but he's down on his time. Well, he's actually improved to 1:35.361 after his spin. Then we're on to Alpha Tower of Joab. A few people on outlaps, so it's Kenzie Retro, LV6, Beastin, and Zola, and Dave Ewart. They're on laps right now. And Alpha Tower goes 4:33.245. Very good stuff. And Zola has just started his lap. So we'll go with that. As the House of Scalia Sugar is going slowly. Oh, Mr. Shark's coming out on another lap again as a C. Ali goes top, 1:32.926. Here he comes now, running through the final couple of corners. Up to the line. Kenzie Richards about to set a lap, we'll keep an eye. I think Ocean will keep an eye on this and go over it. Zola fifth, 1:33.381.
Kenzie's invalidated. So it should be
Romeo.
Dave. He said
Dave's gone ninth, 1:33.30.
Yep.
Just We're going for LV6 BC. Oh wait, he's made a mistake in it. So Ryan Kenzie right now. Let's see what he can do on this lap. Oh, we ran on the curb a bit, on the inside curb there slightly. Might have cost him a bit of time. As his teammate Ali has run out of fuel on that back straight. There we go. There he goes down that. And the straight goes Kenzie. He has to wait till the DRS. And then opens it a bit later. And that a few seconds later than the activation for this real win. Oh, that was lucky. He didn't validate there because he was running them at curbs a bit slightly. There we go, round the final corner. Ooh, back end went and up to the line. 1 minute 34.047. Puts him fastest at the moment. So let's go for him. JR Footballer has been validated. LV6 Beastings are validated. CVTX Mask is on the outlap on the medium tyres, so you must be confident you can get through on them. We will have 3 other drivers. Well, it should be 3 other drivers, I think. No, 2. 2 other drivers will go out if, well, it might be 3 depending on if your agent turns up. We're going to turn 1. This is going to be a bit. He has to do a good lap here. Let's have a look at these gaps right now. Yeah, like top 10 within a second of each other. There's then the Kenzie, 1.1 seconds off the pace. HB's at 2.4, but it's somewhat close. Right. It goes through this. Alright, here we go. Down the straight, turning into the final on the second sector split. Interesting, right? All of them. Running on that curve on the right hand side slightly. That's a bit brave. Again, there. He's very brave on this. Launches himself down to the straight. Activates the DRS. Opens it. Opens it. Go that rear way. He's no longer needs to continue. Andrea has rejoined. 6 minutes left though. This is set a lap. Run up on the corner, up to the line. Opens the DRS. It's going to be a 1 minute 33.317. That's 5th fastest for the current. Rabigo is on a lap in the mark. He's down on his time in the first sector, and he's down in the second sector as well, so he's a bit struggling. But Mr. Shark, he's on 3 lap old softs. He's still going at the moment. I don't know why. I think it's just to get laps under his belt. But I don't think he should really. He's very low. He's very low in the ERS right now. Alright, why are you not right? Ocean. Let's go over Lucas's lap right now. As he's just exiting turn 3. Let's go. You go over this lap.
Okay then. And Kenzie's tied in the pits, I think. There's a
Yeah,
Mercedes
it's in the
off.
pits. Oh, someone spun. That's Hurrigo. He is spun at turn two. Well, towards turn two.
Ali's
Ali is
retiring.
retiring
Yeah.
in the pit lane as well, and
He's
the Mercedes just didn't let those tires cool down. He just puts down the power, and immediately spins again. But luckily, there's no drivers that are coming up to that turn.
There seems to be another car off, like set 3 and AlphaTauri.
That will appear to be LV6 Bishan as well. He has gone for a spin as well. And that's before the hairpin as well, surprisingly. Yeah, he just cools down those tyres there. And I think Mercedes is still struggling, but let's go back to the Red Bull of Lucas. As he goes up to the line. And he improves by 8 tenths, goes to 9th with a 1 minute 33.978. And Dave Ebert is his lap.
Oh, and Flavor spun it, like near the hairpin. So he's gonna have to wait for cars to go by.
Yeah. And oh, he's just spun it again as well. Just pull them down. Andrea has gone quickest woman at 32.925. So they're like on the edge of 32s, pretty much. And Andrea's retired on track because his car is still moving. I'm literally looking at his car right now. I'm on board with H3 right now. Yeah, and his car's pulled over to the left hand side, and that's a retirement on track. In qualifying, Flavor's done a 202.961, but he needs to improve.
He did
Since right now,
spin.
him and LV6 Beastian.
And
Well,
he's gone again.
35.110. And this, I don't think Flavor's got a good setup on at the moment because he seems to be struggling with this. So I don't think he's not going to be looking forward to himself looking forward to it in the race when it comes to that. Alright, Flavor's just pulling over to the right hand side of the track. I think he's just pulling down his tires. H-Dude is into the pits. Actually, Flavor is out of qualifying as a checker flag. Has now fallen. H-Dude's in the pits. LV6 Beastian's on a lap right now, but I think he can afford to slow down a bit. Veloce 1 minute 32.240 goes quickest towards the end of the qualifying session, but that is it done. We're unfortunately going to be losing Flavor in the Alfa Romeo Flavor and the Ferrari of H-Dude in this qualifying session. LV6 Beastian manages to survive by 3 tenths, by the way, 3 tenths, so it's very good to see. It's Aston Martin on top at the end of Q1 with Veloce taking the top spot. See on at the end with a soft run. So we had abandoned that medium lap, but it'll be interesting to see what Q2 will serve in terms of strategy. We seem to be waiting. Oh, we're waiting for Flavor, aren't we, for the pit lane? Oh gosh, oh, here we go. There's qualifying done. Alright, oh, and you can go run through this grid, Ocean, as we're getting ready for the...
Okay, in 19th we have Lukido, 18th we have Supreme Cream, 17th we have Axel Flavor, 16th H-Dude, those are drivers eliminated in Q1, 15th LV6 Beastion, 14th Sheriff Footballer, 13th Dave Ewart, 12th Kenzie Retro, 11th Lucas, 10th SRA, 9th Harabago, 8th Axel Zola, 7th CBTX Mask, 6th Jalab Band, 5th Skylar Sugar, 4th TAF Mr. Shark, 3rd Ali, 2nd Andrea, and 1st Axel Veloci.
It was ending up very close between Andrea and Ali. Actually, 1,000th of a second separated them. It's a millisecond, pretty much. Separated them two between in second and third. We're just waiting now for the drivers to ready up in advance to Q2. I don't know what's going on because we're not getting that timer. But yeah, so we have got the we are going to do yes, we are going to be doing Russia again.
There we go.
Alright, now we are in to Q2. Now we'll be seeing the tyre strategies coming into effect, and there we go. Got people going on mediums. Right, and we will have the Ferrari of TIF, Mr. Shark. Gonna be the first one out on the track. Well, out on the track. And Veloce's gone on softs. It was fit to soft, so it's SRA, Lucas, CBTX Mask, Kenzie Retro, Scalia Sugar, and Rubigo. So it's interesting calls there. But remember, they're pending on the first lap safety cars will happen if they do happen. For them to pit on lap 1, take those softs off, because if they don't, road strategy they're going to be going on. So, but it's the drivers that make the choices of their strategy. I'm going to not say much more about this. As Mr. Shark seems to be warming up his tyres down that straight. Well, there seems to be a long bit of a train going on behind Mr. Shark, so surprisingly everyone's not giving themselves a gap to work with. And I can see with the Red Bull that's backing off of JR Footballer, he seems to be backing off of that group. Was it Lucas? Wait, was it Lucas? Yeah, no, it was JR Footballer. He's backing off as Mr. Shark has begun his lap. Here we go. Here we goes into the on the sector 1 split round that on the left hairpin. I think I can call it a hairpin, and then this little it's like a nice S section here. It then goes into the left hander, straight up a bit, and then on left another left hander. Straight. Okay. Once again, TAF Mr. Shark will be the benchmarker for this session. Surprisingly, no, we've had no crashes in Key 1. Just two qualifying bands. We had Lucky Though and Supreme. No crashes, so it just shows that these guys could all change though in the race. So. And also, so the top 10 go through to advance to Q3. Someone spun to McLaren.
And that's Kenzie Electro.
Yep. Just see. And he has got no front wings, so he could have spun in the crashed out. Veloce is on the top, 1 minute 32.678. Andrea second, 1 minute 33.184. SRA third, 1 minute 33.407. TF Mr. Shark in fourth, 1 minute 34.109. JR Footballer in fifth, 1 minute 34.637. The Haas is going to cross the line of Scalia Sugar, 1 minute 33.1. And the next one to cross the line. He's the next one to cross the line, and it's Mercedes of Hurabigo. So he goes to the line. 1 minute 33.077 puts him second. And now Kenzie just trundles along. The other one else, right, next one to set a lap time motion.
Wait, what?
Next one to set a lap time.
Should be. That was 6 species. Is that 1 minute 38.76? Just couldn't find them. The next one should be Lucas.
Well, Lucas goes 6th, 1 minute 33.745. Oh, there's a Alpha Tyra that's spun. And that is LV6 species gone, and he's got no front wing. Not looking good. So not looking good for the Alpha Tyra at this stage of the session. Ali's going to be the next one to set a lap time that hasn't set one yet. None drivers have set a lap time so far. Dave, Ewart, Jelevand, and Zola are all on outlaps on the mediums. So we've had Luke, so there's 5 drivers that have set a lap time on the softs. The rest of them will be setting one on the mediums. But that will obviously change because they will abort their strategies to try and get into the top 10. Shoot out, well, some of them will, I don't know about them. But it depends when we see those lap times. And Ali crosses the line, he goes 6th, 1 minute 33.447, and Mercedes just came out, and that's CT. Dave Ewart is in sector 2 right now. I'm just going to board him in the Alpha Romeo.
Good.
Colton Davey Waters invalidated his lap for this and the next lap, so he's going to have to go through that. He's going to have to go around the track again. Zola, meanwhile, is on a lap.
J11 to come around the final corner, and he's going to set a 1 minute 34.270 and up him in 9th. Currently. And then the next car to come round is Veloce, I think. He's on his out lap, so it'll be Zola. The next one to set a lap time. Oh, Zola spun, he's been there.
Oh, he's still alive though.
He's
got his front wing damage.
Yeah, there goes another spinning car as well. That's Davey Waters gone spinning off the circuit. He's got end plate damage. Unlucky there.
Yeah, both him and Davey Waters pitting. CBTX Mask is on the lap right now.
Yeah, he's coming round the final corner. And he'll set a 1 minute 32.133. That'll put him in first currently.
So we've got 5 minutes left in this session. As you can see, a lot of people are fitted on that soft compound tyre from what it was, from the mediums it was originally. Let me just go through that. Yeah, Andrea, like, so basically they're abandoning their strategies for the top 10 shootout priority, basically. So as it stands right now, Gilliband is on the bubble of elimination. JR Footballer, LV6BC and Set Laps there are currently going to get eliminated. Davey Work, Zola and Kenzie Retro, they're all yet to set lap times, but they've all spun and had front wing damage, and that's basically compromised their running at this moment. Well, Lotche's fitted on a new set of softs, but I think he's fine anyway. He's in the 32, so I don't think he should be coming out again.
But he might come out to give Zola the tow though.
We'll see, but it doesn't look like there's much. So Zola comes out once again for a crack at it. Go back on board with LV6BC, as he improves. Is he improving by 2.5 seconds? Someone's just gone across the line. That's TAF Mr. Shark going at 32.353. So we could be getting into the 31s at this rate. 31s.
Andrea, the next one.
Oh, BC's gone. Is he going to survive this? No, he doesn't. He's out.
And as that was happening, Andrea set a 1 minute 31.768 to win to 31s, and it's unfortunate for Bombishin there.
Again, another spin on that hairpin. So it's proven to be a bit difficult now. And Lucas is now on the bubble of elimination as Gilliband is now eliminated. Or is in process of elimination. We could be seeing also Bashin, unfortunately, will be out in Q2. He's improving by 2.5 seconds heading into the final sector, so unfortunate, but hopefully he can make up in the race. There is yellow flags. It seems to be JR Footballers who are on board with Lucas right now. And we've got 2 minutes left on the clock, and that's Veloce. He's on the outlap again. Judging by, I think Veloce's I think it's the tow for the lap though, because Veloce will surely be going slower. Someone's going up with the Alpine, I think, of Andrea. So he's quicker than that right now. Or is it SRA? No, SRA's in a Williams. And he's just on his lap. And Lucas, I think he's aborted his lap though. He's down, but he's half a second slower. That's why. He's just like Ali ahead. Look on that Ali and see what his lap time is. And he goes third, 1 minute 32.295. And CVT is retired in the pit, so he feels that he is safe. Kenzie Retro is, well, there's Kenzie. So was there, Andre's in the pits.
Yeah, Andre's in the pits.
Dave Evart will be close to set his lap time. And he pretty much got a little bit of a toe from JR Football, and yet there we go. On board with Zola. And right back on board with Dave Evart.
Oh, but it's all denied in his lap.
That's why I went silent though, because he invalidated his lap as soon as I went, oh, let's go on board with Zola. So I'm close to that point. As I usually am. Dave, 1 minute 34.838. So 12th.
Not enough.
And Jaleb Lebend, who's 7th, 1 minute 32.917. Casey Retros in 6th, 1 minute 32.835. So both Red Bulls are in the drop. On the elimination zones, SRA, who is invalidated, he's just about to. What he's doing now. SRA is about there. He's invalidated for this next lap. So, if Zola can do this, if he can get this lap in, it'd be quicker than SRA, which is a 1 minute 33.407. He is going through and will knock the Williams driver out. Both Red Bulls are in the pits, so they're out of the session, unfortunately, which is a big shame. Scalier Sugar is on the outlap, and he's not got enough time as he's just hit the penultimate corner.
And Dave Ewart spun off, and there's a tower over there, but he doesn't hit the barrier. And that is qualifying done. Oh, the timer
It's his qualifying. It's his qualifying done. Zola's on his lap right now. He's on a lap. So Dave Ewart is going to be knocked out in Q2. But is SRA going to? Is he going to be going to Q3, or will the Aston Martin of XOL Zola go through as well? We'll see. We'll just wait to see. Up
By the final
the line. Crosses it, 133.491, and he's not going to advance. It's only enough for P12.
And
Aston
that is
Martin
qualifying
is
done. SRA
is going to cross the line, despite the fact he is out of that's in 10th, and he is survived. Just quickly, we'll be seeing the gap in a minute anyway, but that's it. Top 5 were within a second of each other. That's how it was, but it was very close between JR Footballer and Zola, but it was and somewhat SRA as well. And this time, and the Alpine this time of Andrea as tops the timesheet. So basically, pole position could be for anyone's game, really. And Ocean, you can run through a qualified packet order.
Okay, in 15th is level 6 Bishan, 14th Dave Ewart, 13th Lucas, 12th Axel Zola, and 11th JR Footballer. Those are your drivers eliminated in Q2. 10th is SRA, 9th Farabago, 8th Scalier Sugar, 7th Jaleben, 6th Candy Rachel, 6th Candy Rachel, 5th Axel Veloce, 4th TAF Mr. Shark, 3rd Ali, 2nd CVTX Mask, and in 1st Andrea.
And just in time, as now we are loading into Q3, the final part of qualifying. This is what this is going to be setting the top 10. Oh, there we go. Oh,
First one out on the track is Scarlet Sugar. Most of the cars are on track, just two drivers in the pits. CTX Mask is currently leaving the pits. So it's just Ali who's not out on track currently. As we just wait for Scalo to start his lap time, and that's Jalabang going slow on the straight. Everyone is out on track currently as Scalo Sugar starts his flying lap. Clean for sector 1. Yeah.
oh. Who is on course for the benchmark?
Scalo Sugar.
Alright, let's see. Warren.
Scalo Sugar sets a 1 minute 33.876. Andrade goes faster, 1 minute 31.438. And then it's Veloce who says 1 minute 33.624. And Jalabo who sets it 1 minute 32.944. DMZ Retro will be the next one to set a lap time. I think SOA invalid on his lap, so we set a lap time there. Kenzie Retro sets a 1 minute 35.268. And then we have the two Mercedes. Whoever goes invalidate his lap, so it'll be CVTX Mask, who will set a 1 minute 31.893 to go second. Ali will be the next one, set a lap time. And then, yeah. Ali goes third with a 1 minute 32.444. I can't count.
9:48. So 1 minute 32 444.
Okay. Go at the first time then.
SRA's invalidated his lap.
Again.
Mr. Shark's on the out lap. Thing is, he's got low ERS, and his low fuel light is flashing, but he's still good. And SRO
He's run out of
ran out of
fuel.
fuel.
Yep.
So out.
Go aboard TAF Mr. Shark then, who's just started his lap time. And Robert goes on his out lap.
We are nearing the end of qualifying.
And
And
Mr. Shark
Mr. Shark's
invalidated.
invalidated.
Yeah, he ran a bit wide there.
So pretty soon we'll be seeing every driver come back out on to the final fun lap.
Yeah.
Alright, we go. Alright, here we go. He's on his lap right now, we'll just keep an eye on him. So is Scally or Sugar, but he's just started his. And Robigo crosses the line 1 minute 32.716, puts him fourth. And on board with Scally or Sugar at this point. And Scally or Sugar will cross the line. goes fourth, 1 minute 32.544.
And Turabigo has spun it, I think.
Yes, he has, and got a lap invalidated. Next one will cross the line. It will probably be Jalebin.
Yeah, no, it isn't.
Yeah, it will be.
No, wait. Yeah, it should be 11. Does Turabigo spun again?
He just needs to ease it. We go down the DRS straight. 40 seconds are remaining in this session. Well, no, 35. So not long left to go. And the Mercedes of
he's gone off again.
He's going to the pits otherwise, so he's fine. And unfortunately for Jaleb, Jaleb has invalidated with 20 seconds left to go, but is this for a next lap? We'll find out.
Nope.
No, it's not, so we can go again. And who's the next lap? SRA is going to cross the line.
Yep.
And he goes 6th, 4 minute 32.728. Checking flag is now.
Ali sets a 1 minute 32.195, improves by a bit.
Veloce is going to be the next one to cross the line. Then it'll be TAF, Mr. Shark, and Andrea follow suit. So this is going to be a bit of a hectic one. So we cross the line. Haas is going slowly. That's Scalio Sugar. He's not going to improve. Veloce goes third, 1 minute 31.950. TAF, Mr. Shark, 1 minute 32.269 in fifth. Andrea, 1 minute 31.322 improves on his pole position, his provisional pole time at the moment. Next is Kenzie Retro, and then it is that group of people of cars that are slowly active. 6 cars that have yet to get a lap in. The final lap. One or two. I think this might be 1 or 2 though that have just stopped their laps. Well, they're not going. They're not on a lap. Right, here goes Kenzie Retro up to the line. Still in 10th, 1 minute 33.392. Jaleb End is in the pits.
CVTX Masters in the pits.
He's into the pits. So the pole position goes to Andrea. He'll be on pole position for CVTX Masking for a second. Veloce will be out third. Ali will be fourth. TF, Mr. Shark in fifth. Scalio Sugar is sixth. Rubigo in seventh. SRA eighth. Laban in ninth. And Kenzie Retro in.
Yeah. Well done.
Now we'll be waiting for these guys to get into the pit lane, and then we'll be waiting 5 minutes for the race.
I'm not gonna go over the top 10 because you've already said it. Anyway, we're advancing now.
And we'll be going at 2 minutes past 6. So, okay.
What?
That's when we'll be going 2 minutes past 6. Right, with 2 minutes to go till lights out, let's have a look at our tyre strategies for our racers today. Top 11 all are on the soft compound tyre. XL Zola and Lucas are all fitted the hard compound tyre. Oh my bad. Dave Ewart is in 14th on the mediums. LV6BC and H2 in 16th are on the softs. Flavor on the mediums. Lucky Dude is also in the mediums at 19th, and Supreme Cream is on the softs. Oh my bad again. Right, so we are almost there. We're almost there. Just a minute to go till lights out.
Yeah, a minute to go to.
And then we'll see
chaos, you
what
mean?
will happen. Yeah.
Or
You can put it.
chaos.
You can watch out for that in the midfield turn
That's
or
what I
part of
always
turn
say,
1.
yes.
Yeah, just in case, because something can happen though. So add that back. Off the grid, we are. What might we? See who can come out on top. We've seen the drivers do well in qualifying, but how does their pace relate
And we're going.
in the race? Yes, we are getting ready to go. And what shenanigans is going to happen at turn 1?
Yeah.
Will there be a lap 1 safety car, and will
Probably.
those soft runners be saved immediately on lap
Probably.
1? Basically, all those statements could probably happen
Yeah.
because it is XRL in
And
it's
also
XRL
F1.
Dev.
You can't
Yeah.
predict the future.
So, yeah, you cannot. Here we go. For the last 4, this is the 4 races to go after this. It's 5 red lights.
And away.
We are underway. See, Andrea gets off to a flyer into crash, big crash, and someone got Hiromugo side swipes. I think Scalia Sugar and the virtual safety car has been deployed. H2 5-second time play for a severe collision with Zola. Safety car has been deployed. There we go. There's the soft runners, and Veloce's just got past CVTX mask, but then backs out because of it. A lot of 5-second time plays have been given out already. Zola changed to mediums. Gained a place on Kenzie Retro under the safety car, but the soft compound tyres have been saved immediately.
Scarlet Sugar's got no front wing now. I really don't know what happened there. Somebody got sideswiped.
I pretty much saw that Hiromugo sideswiped them. It was somewhat of a sideswipe from from Hiromugo, and that was literally it. Zola's got no wing as well, so he was involved in something. So is Lucky Dose has to double stacking for front wings.
Gimme,
SRA's
I
got
might be able.
no front wing.
Yeah, so in the race director SRA collided with Lucky Doe, so that might have caused his no front wing. I don't know
And Veloce's got a 5-second time penalty. Lucas has got a 5-second time penalty. H2, Lucky Doe, SRA. Dave Ewart's got 10-second time penalties, which is 2 equivalent of 2 5 seconds. Now, the thing is, if you're on that soft, your best option is to pit. Your best option is to pit for mediums or hards. That's what you want to do if you're on that softs. You're not... the softs don't last long. Let's go. Who's going in? Right, Veloce's taking my advice. Everyone else hasn't.
maybe they're anticipating another safety car.
Alfa Romeo gone. Davey Watts won. SOA's got severe collision. I don't know when. But it was. So there we go. Here's the amount of people that've done it. Veloce is getting a new wing, that's why.
Yeah, because he collided with the back of CTX Mass, I think.
And our first retirement has happened, and it's H2 who's retired in the pits. So unfortunately for him.
Wait, in the pits?
Yeah, he went in the pits and retired, unfortunately.
Wait, I don't think that's right, actually.
Yeah, look at it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, he didn't crash. He literally went to the pits and then retired.
Yeah, he's still on track though, I think.
No, he's not.
Well, for me he is.
Unless you're referring to his teammate.
No, I see 2 Alfa Romeos. Unless it's just a Ferrari I'm seeing, I don't know.
Oh, well.
Oh no, wait,
Well, let's look at the
I'm
position.
getting confused, I'm sorry. I'm getting confused between the Alfa Romeos and the Ferraris.
Right, LV6 Beastient, Flavour and Supreme Cream up 7 places off that start, but that was mainly, most of them have come down from their safety car period. And people pitting. So you got so the people on the softs, this is going to be interesting for them. That was a good opportunity for them to pit. But they can do that. So basically now, the people that pitted, like look from 12
Oh, and
downwards.
Kenzie Rachel, I think he's gone a bit off. He's lost a bit of time.
I think if you're on the mediums, if like Lucas Davey, Martin Flavour, and the other mediums, they could go long. Basically, they'll be at the front of the field, basically. But that depends if there's any more safety cars. Like from to that. Safety car will come in on the end of lap 3, it would seem. Oh, Kenzie's gone off for the exit of the hairpin.
Oh yeah, I've just seen that.
He is not. I think this is not looking good for him. Yeah, I think it's just him putting power down curb, I think, and then wham.
I'm sorry, he's gone back into the pits, I think. Don't know if he got damage.
Alright, I'll keep an eye on it. Let's have a look.
Can't see any. And Zola's gone back into the pits because he put on the hards.
He's on the hards though, so I think he just wants to change the tyre wear. XRA in the pits again. He's gone onto the. Oh, so he's serving his 5 seconds in doing that. Go on onto the hards. Zola's going to do the reverse of it. We're not having a penalty for it on the mediums, so it's a bit of a switch of tyres for the empty.
It's looking like safety car will be in this lap.
Yeah, it should be.
Hold on, man. I'm getting something weird.
We're waiting for Zola. We'll be waiting for Zola, SRA, and Kenzie Roach to catch up, but Kenzie's literally just caught up. But it was expected. The first lap safety car was raced. Yeah, and he was raced nothing for the race director just yet. There's SR and there is SRA caught up, waiting for Zola. Should be now. They can call it now.
Yeah.
There we go. Safety cars in this lap and let's see. Alright, we're gonna be on board with CBTX Mask in second place just to have a look at Andrea's start. We're gonna lose the leaderboard. And Ali has overtook. Wait, what's going on with CBTX Mask? He's fallen.
He's going a bit slow,
and Ali have just overtook him. His teammate and the McLaren of Ali have overtook him under the safety car. That's going to be something that the stewards will need to look at. Ali is. CBT's just trying to get past. Yeah, he's just trying to get past both of them. Because I don't think that. Because that was not right from them too. Or what they were thinking. Still weaving in that. The safety car is in the pit lane. He can go now, and he will go now. Ali has lost the position to here we go. Just before that, it's been before the safety car line. Mercedes has technically gained the position.
I don't know if Ali might have done it really by that one. I know it clean so far in the midfield.
And Hrubigo takes P2 from CBTX Mask immediately, and Andreas pulled out a 2.2 second gap because of this, so CBT's been caught napping on this restart.
Yeah, he has been. Volcher gets past your footballer. Not really much to report at the back. Exo Zolo gets past SRA. Lukindo gets past your footballer as well.
Not really much. There's not really many overtaking spots around here, but
oh, Dave, you want spun it? I've just on board. I just went on board with him, and he spun it. There
he's just taking out Brett the marker board. The DHL, it's SRA, and then spun next to him. I think he was on board. He was on that curb as well, so that really made it worse. For him, oh, Mercedes. God, spinning. Harubigo, he's kept it somehow, but he needs to be careful in the rejoin. Oh, he's got to be extra careful. And he's lucky.
Oh,
It's
Flavor.
did not get anything wrong with it.
What?
Flavor slowing down.
Yeah.
Flavor slowing down.
Oh, he's got end plate
But that
damage.
was-
No, wait, he hasn't got end plate damage. Looked like he has end plate damage to me.
Well, it was all chaos at that was wide in that midfield.
Yeah.
It continues to be. Oh, Supreme Cream went wide and Rubigo takes the position. Look at this. A lot of battles happening in the midfield and we're not seeing much in the lead.
Not much in the league currently, but Mr. Shark is closing up a little bit on Ali. There's a battle for second currently going on a bit.
This has gone from Zola, 15th of Zola. Veloce is pretty much the head of this battle. Actually, we'll start to pull away though.
Yep.
But they're all within, they're so close to each other. Back to the front, Andrea pulling out a 3.3 second lead already. 3-second lead by lap 5 over CVTX Mask in second. Ali currently in third, but he is TAF Mr. Shark on his tail. We'll have a look at this for the time being. DRS has not been enabled just yet. It'll be enabled at the end. Basically, it'll start in the next lap.
Yeah. Nothing to...
And these DRS straight, the main straight and this DRS straight will be used into effect. But right now it's just overtake, you're just using the ERS and slipstream. Hold on. No move has been attempted between Ali, and Ali's dived into the pits. So not sure what's going on there for the McLaren. We're going to on board with him as he goes into the pits. LV6 Beastian as well is just dived in. Let's have a look at what's going on down at McLaren. It is just a switch to the mediums. Has Ali made a mess of this? Because DRS has just been enabled. He could have pitted under the safety car.
Has spun at the last corner.
He's having a good time on those hards, by the way.
Yeah.
We'll see. For what, mate?
Don't think the hards are the way to go on the circuit. Unless you want to go very long.
Right, Lucas.
Zola gets past Flavor.
He will. But it's like a DRS train pretty much. It's sort of. It's basically there's not going to be really many positions being unless you're at the front of the pack. Oh, Jaleb almost spun. Well, fighting Lucas. I think.
Obition's been there. He's gone off.
He's gone.
Yeah,
The safety car has been deployed.
And
surely now this is where the soft runners pit.
Yep.
Surely. Right, we're going on board with Andrea. Yes, he does. He goes into the pits. So it's TIF, Mr. Shark, or CVTX Mask and Mr. Shark. Lucas goes into the pits surprisingly, despite being on 5-lap all mediums. Veloce will take the lead under this safety car. And Lucas has got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the... As Retro's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings as we see the field moving about. Down all over the place because of tire changes. Oh, Veloce! Oh, Veloce was lucky to save that. He could have lost the lead in the safety car because of this. As soon as DRS gets enabled, lap gets enabled, like we're back under a safety car. Right, here we go. Order of the safety car. Veloce is in lead, from Luckido in second, JR Footballer in third, Kenzie Retro is in fourth, Zola is in fifth with Andrea in sixth, so he didn't really lose much time. Flavor is in seventh, Scalier Sugar in eighth, CVTX Mask in ninth, Dave Ewart in 10th, TF Mr. Shark in 11th, Jaleb I can't say his name, so in 12th, Ali in 13th as Lucas has just got a 3-second time penalty. Lucas is in 14th, in fact. Rubigo in 15th, Supreme Cream in 16th, and SRA in 17th. And
Safety car.
SRA is just caught up to the safety car now, but I think we're going
Could be a
another
late
lap.
call.
No, because SRA is caught up now.
Could be a late call though.
So there's no, so it'll probably go for another lap.
Yeah, it's gonna go for another lap.
It's going to have to go for another lap. Something's going on in the midfield, what's going on in the back of the field. They're all bunched up and they're going side by side, so, but safety car ain't coming in this lap, so I don't know why they're doing that.
And SRA's got a 5-second
SRA's got
time.
a 5-second time penalty.
Yeah, he's also.
Supreme, collision with Supreme Cream. A lot of 5-second time penalties are being dished out in this race.
SRA dives into the pits to get rid of those hard tyres. The hard's not looking like a good tyre. Go on.
Yeah, they're. See, he spun a few times on those tires, and when you've spun, your tires are literally like destroyed.
And he has to serve 5 seconds. He's just gonna go to the mediums though. So yeah. Oh, and I think my mic's on again. Give me a second. So
Right, and safety car will be coming in this lap then because of SRA. And Williams, we're just going to be on board with him for now, because we're watching him catch up to the safety car. People are moving up and down on the time board. I don't know what it is with I think with this weekend, or this race, because a few people have been overtaken under the safety car, so I don't think they shouldn't really be doing that in leagues. Wait, what's right on board? See what's going on over here with CVT? TAF Mr. Shark 5-second time play versus a collision with CVT. And
yep.
Car is in this office, quick.
yeah, it is in
Board
this
with a lot.
lap time. In this lap, I meant. And so, who are you gonna go on board with, Torpedo?
Well, I'm on with Veloce.
And
I'm on with the race leader.
And I'm on board with CVTX Mask.
You know, he's been the pack is bunching up, but like they're overtaking under the safety car. I don't know.
Could be
why.
accidental though.
No, but like TAF Mr. Shark's been trying to overtake people this whole time. You've been looking at the Ferrari right now. Looking back at that Ferrari, he's just straight.
That's how
There we
it's
go.
gonna be
There's
cold then.
And Veloce goes. We're going once again. Right, we're going green. Veloce run wide. And in the way, Jaleb has got a 5-second time play through collision with Ali. And fortunately, though, Mr. Shark's got front wing damage. Not much.
Oh, yeah.
No position has been gained. Andrea's gonna be fighting extra as always. He's running on the curb. This one.
Not good.
The defender from Zolos we're seeing right now. So Andrea is going to wrap it round the outside. Oh, full. Oh, and he almost spins on the exit because he's been he's been squeezed. But Zola putting up a fight against this Alpine. See. But unfortunately, it has to come to an end because he's just gone down
And
inside
Mr. Shark has gone off at turn 1. Yep.
Looking good for the Ferrari with H-Dude with H-Dude retiring on lap 1 at the end of lap 1, and the other Ferrari in P17 on the way off. Andrea is up at P5 right now, so we'll just see what he can do. Scallier Sugar is trying to get past Flavor as well on the offfield now. This is for P7.
Ali's gone past Dave Ewart. Near the back, CVT X Mask also gets past Flavor, it looks like. Could be happening soon then. Oh, well, Flavor. And CVT does get past Flavor.
Andrea's gonna go round the outside of Kenzie Retro into turn 1. And he is up to P4. And Kenzie's just been somewhat forced onto the curbs.
And
loses even more time.
yeah, Harabago made an outside move on Dave Ewart, didn't make it stick though. And could be looking to get past him again. Maybe. Oh, and he's nearly spun there. He managed to keep it though.
Oh, CVT spun! But he's saved it. CVT half spun, but saved it. Stopping from spinning even more as Veloci gets a free set of time pot from Mobile Warlegs. CVT was on the back of Scallier Sugar, but the pressure cracked, or he just cracked over that pressure. Flavor's now closer to him, and now he's a bit back from the half.
Robogo gets past Dave Ewart, just starting the straights currently. July
Andrea meanwhile has gone past JR Footballer for P3 now. He is really on that charge. As Lucky though is catching up, is caught up to Veloci. DRS has been enabled. Hopefully this time we'll get use of it.
Good battle here between Dave Ewart and Robogo. They've been switching places for a while now, but Juleband gets past Robogo for second, but Robogo's going to make a move on Dave Ewart into turn 3, I think that is.
Yeah, it should be
and he makes it stick as Juleband also gets past Dave Ewart as well.
Look, Lukido is in DRS range of Veloci, so that will be interesting to see what he can do.
Oh, and Kenzie actually nearly spins there as Zola is gonna get past him, but no, he backs out of it there. And now Zola's gonna get overtaken by Scallier Sugar on the straight, they nearly touched there. And he does get past Scallier Sugar though, he's gonna get past Kenzie Ratchel as well. TV takes Masco, gonna get maybe past all of them on that one straight. It's brilliant for him, from him there.
Free wide. And CVT's gone.
He should have gone free wide into there.
Free into what? Free into that corner. Do not
died in the pits.
go. And now CVT's now down to 15th now to this. And meanwhile, it's just Andrea's gone past Lucky though for third, and now he's left with Veloci. So he's really putting on a good show at the moment. On lap 12 of this.
Lucas dives on the inside of actual Flavor. They touch, and Lucas is nearly gone spinning there. The calamity behind Flavor is dropping down the order a bit. Down to 13th now, maybe 14th soon. Supreme Cream is gonna try move up through him, but CVTX Mask gets past the two of them. Supreme Cream does get past Flavor then. SRA gets past Lucas as well. That was happening.
Well, yeah, and Andrea's in the lead of the Grand Prix. Veloci on 10-lap old mediums compared to the 5-lap old mediums for the Alpine. Now we should be seeing them pull away.
And Lucas and SRA are fighting for 11th currently.
Currently watching what we're seeing, Scalio Sugar and Ganzi Retro at it for P6. This will be a nice close encounter. Actually, Zola's closing in on GR Footballer as well, which we'll look at the DRS straight as well.
Okay.
Now.
And SRA and CVTX Mask are currently fighting, I think, as well. And then Lucas is up ahead. Supreme King's behind them as well, with a bit of Flavor as well. But Flavor has spun.
Flavor one.
Yeah, Flavor spun. There. Back on. I'm gonna go back on board with CVTX Mask now.
Right, Zola is in DRS range. Very wide. Let's see what he can do.
CVTX Mask.
Scalio Sugar's going to be making a move on Kenzie Retro down the inside.
CVTX
got the outside line and he's spins on the cut on the exit. He gets the power down.
And CVT gets...
Kenzie Retro will remain in P6 as Lucky Dog comes into the pit lane on lap 14 to change his 11-lap all mediums, but Scalio Sugar down the inside of turn 1, but what Kenzie's going to do is switch back move on him. He's on the curb, so that slows him down a bit, but he's going to go running outside for turn 3.
Oh, CVT's gone a bit wide.
Who's on top? Nope. And Scalio Sugar will take P6 for the moment. We'll take P5 for the moment. Ali's now wanting a piece of this action.
He's got Harabugo and Jalabin behind, and there's like a 6-second gap to Lucas, whose CVTX Mask is looking to get by.
CVTX Mask was at the back, and then he's just making up places, and this is due to pit stops as well, I believe. Yep. He's gone on to the hard, so he's most likely going to the end on these tires. Meanwhile, this fighting for Scalio Sugar and Kenzie Retro, it's allowing Zola back in. Kenzie almost loses the back end.
Oh, Lucas has lost the back end. He's gone into the wall.
And that's him gone.
He's got end-plate damage.
And Ali for the DRS straight. And they both McLarens have DRS right now. And is he going to do it? It could be 3 wide. Is Harabigo's going to go into it? No, he doesn't. He doesn't do anything. Veloci's got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings as Lucas has gone again. And oh, someone's went off. Someone went off. No, it doesn't seem to be. Only Lucas has went off, but it's still chaos between the two McLarens. Kenzie's now down at 8, and Jalabin is coming in on this lot. We're just going to go on board with the AlphaTauri, just watching what the two McLarens of Kenzie Retro and Ali try to do to Mercedes and Rabigo. Battling for P6 in this race, but AlphaTauri gets that better exit, but no, he doesn't think better of that move on the outside. Meanwhile, nothing's going on at the nothing is at the front.
In the midfield,
there's a Supreme Cream in the Alpine is closing.
Oh, and Lucas
to SRA.
Has retired in the pits.
Yeah, that won't result much.
Okay.
Oh, someone's gone off, and that is Kenzie Retro. He has gone spinning out, and he's now going to be in P13. So he was in the points, looking good as well. Oh, he's going to go off again. He's going to go again. No, he's not.
Oh, and Dave tires,
and there we go. Davey White's out, and that's the safety car being deployed.
That's the third safety call of the race. I couldn't get a view of that off of Mr. Short.
Andrea's staying out, but Veloce's in the pits.
Interesting to see what Veloce is going to put on. I'd assume it'd be a set of mediums, maybe, or maybe a set of sauce. It's going to be another medium.
It's not what. It's mediums.
And everyone's pitting.
Except Andrea. Andrea missed, and the safety car was deployed by the time Andrea hit the pit lane, past the pit lane entrance at the final corner.
So he got caught.
So he's gonna. He has to brave it out. He cannot go for another lap. Lucky though, he's stayed out on his hards because he's not long pitted.
Yeah.
But that's thrown everyone back into this race as well. TAF, Mr. Shark as well. He's gonna be back into this race.
Okay. Being my time. And Scarlet Sugar, I think, it's getting overtaken, and it's under a safety car, so it's not really racing. Don't know what Arabico's doing. I see what's ahead before. Or I don't know what they're doing over here. You're probably not going to see this because I'm not streaming this race, but weird anyway. And Andrea's gone into the pits. Unfortunate timing from him. Let's see if he can recover. And he'll come out in 11th, probably. Probably come out in 11th, yeah, because he's got a big enough gap to his teammate Supreme Cream. So Flavor's on the softs, but we've seen before that he can make those softs last very long.
Oh, and Andrea, wait, Andrea has pitted.
Yeah.
The safety, well, you should pit now, but he's now going to be 11th and he's got to make his way back through the field.
Yeah, interestingly, German Football is in third. Didn't really expect that from him.
Well, once you get the positions gained, right now, Lucky Doe up 17 places in this race. It's a very good performance from him in the Haas. After his you have to serve his qualifying ban. Supreme Cream up 6.
JR Footballer
and Zola up 8.
Yeah.
In terms of penalties, we need to have a look at this. Veloce's on 6 and Kenzie is on 3. That's your penalties. Safety car will probably come in this lap, but it's going to be like a late one.
I would say next lap. I think. Yeah, it'd be next lap at this point.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's probably next lap. No, it's in this lap, right? Like all.
But the thing, if it was midway through the final corner and it says it would be and TF Mr. Shark caught up, it would have been going for another lap.
Yeah,
right, we go. Veloce.
Let's watch the midfield.
It's gone. We're green flag. We're going again. Oh, Mr. Shark almost like spun there.
And
So far, so good. But lucky though, is going to be some real danger because he's on the he's on the hards. Flavor's on the soft, so we're going to be hopefully see something from that. From the Alfa Romeo, hopefully try to recoup some points because we've lost Ferrari, AlphaTauri, Red Bull, and 15 cars.
yep.
And we're on lap 18 out of 20. Oh, someone's made a few positions.
Goals on down place to Scalia Sugar.
And just quickly note as well, after this, in about an hour and 30 minutes time, around about that time,
but then
on this channel will be there'll be the Extreme Realistic League race around 100% around this track. And then tomorrow on this channel at the same time as we started, 5 o'clock, around about then, it would be the X1, at 8 PM, X2, Extreme _ things of racing leagues.
Yeah, racing
channel,
leagues,
that's when X3 have taken place. Vlotche seems to be struggling on that final corner. He's not been getting that momentum. And Zola just spun in that corner.
And he's dropped
I caught the eye of that.
Down to the back.
Aston Martin doesn't. The Aston Martin team seems to be struggling on that final corner.
CVT X-Mas gets past Ali. Andrea gets past 11. Or whatever you say his name.
Alright, well, I'm on board with it. Alright, let's go CVT. Let's go CVT.
This will be a solid battle in the midfield here.
Well, DRS will be enabled in the next round.
There seems to be a bunch of people fighting between it, running down from 3rd to 14th. Oh, Andrea gets a loose rear end and it nearly spins. Let's go a bit further back. Yeah, first shot dive, looking to make a move from Kenzie Retro. Backs out of it a bit. Gets the inside into the hairpin. No, they touch. No contact. And he gets ahead of Kenzie for now.
Andrea's going to go down the inside of Ali into the penultimate corner for P7, and he's done it. He is up at the P7. Next up is CVT. He's got CVT X-Mas up ahead. DRS has now been enabled. We're on lap 20. 8 laps to go. Still, so much can happen in this race. Everyone still seems to be close together, apart from the Flavor and Zola, who are a bit behind. Obviously, Zola had that spin on the restart. Or the lap after the restart, like on the left.
Yeah. Anyway, Scarlet Sugar's clicking up onto Jarrett Football a little bit. He's being held up. That's allowing Ronaldo to go CVT X-Mask, maybe Andrea to catch up to him.
No, but the thing is, but what we've seen though, there's been no team orders in Mercedes. Like, so there's not really any communication going on between them two, because they seem to be racing each other. Harabago and the CVT X-Mask. That's what seems to be going on. Yellow flags up to 3. That's a Ferrari. That's just a shot. He spun under me.
Let me just check. Yes, he has spun. Yeah, he has spun. I just need to check that.
He spun in the hairpin. CVT X-Mask goes down the inside of his teammate. That seems to not have worked.
Mr.
Shark's gone again.
Gone again.
Oh, someone spun. The Williams just spun. That's alright. He's gone. That final corner has been proven to be a bit of a difficult one for the drivers to momentum off it. Andrea's up to P6. He's just got past CVTX Mask. And he seems to be, he's on the pace around it. He's got pace around this track, Andrea. He's doing something. Meanwhile, JR Football, here Robigo's going to try and send down the inside of JR Footballer. Is it going to work? No, it's not. They're still side by side.
Trying to give him as much space, but he's spun.
He's spun. He saved it? He's somewhat saved it, but no. But he's got footwing damage.
That was always going to be
unfortunately, that's his race well and truly ended.
That could be good as well.
He was on course for a good result as well, but then
got
half spun. SRA's gone again. Unfortunately, Kenzie Rector's got a free-skill type off from Robert Warning, so maybe his race is currently looking good for Kenzie in points and for Veloce at the moment as well in terms of the race victories. We're looking at the gap to the leader. As it stands right now, Andreas just passed Hrubigo for 4th. Veloce will drop down to most likely 4th. That's as it stands right now. That's where the penalty applied. Actually, fastest lap, 1:35.333 is Andrea inside the top 10. Outside the top 10, it will be a 1:36.696, and that's Mr. Sharp. Let's set that fastest lap. Well, outside the top 10. We're on board with Andrea. We're just keeping an eye on. We're just watching him race. The safety car may have basically screwed his race. It would have screwed his race if it was any other driver, but on this grid. But he took it upon him. He's done it with brilliance. He's up to P4. He's got the 2 house drivers of Scally, Sugar, and Lucky to get. And then he needs to be within 3 seconds of 6 seconds of Veloce. And the winner is his. As JR Footballer is in the pits, obviously with the wing damage, and SRA as well. SRA is going to pit for it. Well, JR Footballer is coming out of the pits now, and SRA has retired in the pits. Unfortunately, that's our 3rd one of the session. SRA. And his car will come back on track, but luckily, I think it should be fine. Right, back on board with Andrea, as we are seeing him go down with DRS. CVT, meanwhile, he is going to go down the inside of his teammate Hrubigo, but he goes deep, and his teammate plays it tactically, and he gets back into P5 for the moment. Andrea, fastest lap of the race, and he's going on 35.021, as he's closed up massively to Scally Sugar. He's going to go around the outside. It would be brilliant if this works, which will turn to the inside. This is a lovely move from the Alpine, and he gets up to P3. What a move from Andrea on Scally Sugar. And now he's got Lucky Go to catch up to, and as it stands right now, looking at penalties, gap to leader. He's got the gap is 3.8 seconds to Veloce. He's not gaining up the time he needs. He's not getting the gap he needs to get this win. And I think he might have. He seemed to be struggling. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's another penalty coming out his way, or 3 seconds, just because he's pushing. It was a sharp fastest lap of the race, 625. That'll be. I think it's just the fastest lap out to the top 10 at the moment. And lucky that we went very wide on the hairpin, and that's pretty much allowed Andrea to close up a bit on the DRS, and it's just that little bit easy for the Alpines. Andrea back into P2. You go. Oh, and Scally Sugar went deep in the ZL flag as there's a Mercedes and CVTX Mask goes through. What's going on there?
He's just going slowly. He gave it a spun a bit, nearly.
Let me look at his telemetry. No, he's fine on telemetry. Yeah, I think he's just cooling down his tyres from the spin. But Andrea's up to P2. Lucky though is into the pits. He is taking off those hard compound tyre. Scally Sugar is going to try his best to keep in range of Andrea for the moment. here we right. So gap between Velocity and Andrea is 3.5 seconds one lap, 24 of this Grand Prix. So not long to go to the end of the race. It's looking good for Andrea. He'll be on course for the win. Ali at the moment is on the back of Rubigo in the Mercedes for P4, and someone's gone off.
Zola.
And that is Zola. It's just not been a good race for Zola today. What a few spins here and there. Right, Ali is getting closer to that McLaren. Zola's gone again.
Yeah, he's gone. Alexa Harrison dropped her lamp now, maybe 12 soon.
Yeah, CVT's catching up there, but on board with Ali on the Mercedes. Right, we're on lap 25. Nearing the end. The thing is Andrea going to keep on pushing to try and get Veloce on track, or will he not? Let's see. Let's see about it, shall we? Yeah, CVT's ahead of Zola.
I think something.
Still seeing Ali and Rubigo behind each other. That's probably the closest bat that we're going to get so far from now to the end of the race.
Rubigo's going to go back around the outside. Ali. Yeah, nice move there. Keep it clean. Jeffrey was in the pit lane.
Yeah. And oh wait, no, that's H2 that has been in this whole time, even though it was lap 1 he was out. Right, is Ali gonna get the Mercedes under the DRS? We're gonna go on the onboard cam to see if he can. We're gonna open it. We're gonna have the telemetry on. But what they're somewhat low on ERS. Is Ali gonna do it? Rounding outside, he's gonna go. They touch. They bang wheels a little bit. But Ali is in. Oh, Ali's got a penalty as well for this because he went wide. Ali is up at P4 for the time being. Oh, here we go. It'll be close between them two. We're on the penultimate lap of this Grand Prix. Oh, look at this. Andrea is closing up to Veloce. This is not what he's needing. The Aston Martin is needing.
The Aston Martin with his penalties
and
will be third.
Rubigo is back into 4th place. Supreme Cream as well, by the way, is closing up to the Alpha Tauri, so this is interesting. Looking at there's Veloce. There we go. There's the camera angle on the race leader. Andrea is in P2. Flavor as Lucky to swap places. But this is gonna be well. Hirubigo has got an advantage on Ali, but Ali has a 3-second time, but he doesn't. So the Mercedes can just play his cards right. He literally will be ahead.
Veloce, with his penalties currently, will be in third when it's all said and done.
Yeah. And Alice goes up to Hirubigo, and it's a very bad camera angle, I'm sorry.
Blame the game.
Has he done it? Yes, he has. Hirubigo has been overtaken by Ali again, but you're probably getting on this straight. This is what the final four is about.
And we have started
this is what
the
we're going
final lap of the race.
Yeah, pretty much. It's somewhat been a 1-1, but here we go. Hirubigo down the inside once again of Ali. This is basically just a repeat. Hirubigo just lets Ali by on the back straight, and then he doesn't realise that the main straight is prone for that overtake.
Andrea is in within 8 tenths.
Ali's gonna go down the inside. Ali will go down the inside. This is brilliant battling, but for what cost though?
Don't know.
Exactly, because literally Ali's got 3-second time penalty. It's hurting him mainly.
So he'll be.
It's going to cost him more and more points. And this is going to be a last lap. So this is going to be a last lap overtake. Veloce on Andrea. Andrea's in DRS range. So we're heading down that back straight now. Let's go on board with Alpine, who's been on a stellar drive on this in the last part of the race. With the last 10 laps. Well, for the safety car on that. But no, he's going to hang back for the moment.
Yo,
Veloce went. Veloce.
Oh, Flamer's got a puncher.
Round the final corner, it'll be Veloce that'll take. Well, Andrea will cross the line. He wins the Chinese Grand Prix from Veloce in second. No, Scalia Sugar in second. So all gets a 3-second time penalty. Veloce will come home in third. Hirubigo and Ali are going to be side by side up to the line. But Hirubigo will come home fourth. Jaleb and Supreme will be fifth. Supreme Cream in sixth. Ali seventh. Kenzie Retro eighth. Lucky Dude will come home for a P9, I believe. CVT 10th. Wait, let's go on Flavor. Has he got? Oh yeah, his front left is deteriorated. Yeah, Lucky Dude will will cross the line. He'll be P9. CVT will come on P10. Zola will come to the line for we'll come home for P11. And we'll be on board. Yeah, there we go. There's Flavor. He's limping home on 11. It's 11 lap old softs. So it just proves he was on that limit. And he'll come home for P12. TAF, Mr. Sharky's going wide. He takes on P13. And JR Footballer will come home. Will be rounding off the final corner now. And will take P14. And that has been your race result for the Chinese Grand Prix. That is the development league. And Lucky Doe will receive Driver of the Day for his performances. I have to some from the back of the grid as well. And it was good, and good to see that he came back and got a good result. And which was P2 in the end, P2. And there we go, there's Andrea taking on that trophy. Fair play for him. He deserved it as well after his brilliant drive. And especially on that restart as well, on that last safety car. He really drove well. He takes home at the P1. Bob, he takes home the win.
Well done. I'll go over the race results. So in first taking a race win will be Andrea, second will be Scarlet Sugar, third will be Axel Veloce, fourth will be Hirubigo, fifth will be Gilliland, sixth will be Supreme Cream, seventh Ali, 8th, 9th CZ. 8th will be Kenzie Retro. 9th will be Lukido. 10th will be CVTX Mask. 11th will be Axel Zola. 12th will be Axel Flavor. 13th will be TAF Mr. Shark. 14th will be Jello Footballer 26. 15th will be SRA. 16th Dave
Well, this is
Ewart.
our non-finishers.
17th will be Lucas. 18th will be Levels of Species. And 19th will be H Dude, all DNF'd. From 15th.
And yeah, that has been it for today in an hour's time we'll be having the Extreme Realistic League race around China for more action if you want to watch that on the same channel at that time. But till next week, which will be at Russia, I'm being XRL Torpedo. I've been joined by Ocean Lion.
Yeah.
And have a very nice evening. Goodbye.
Goodbye.